Hey guys, my name is Jeremy at Soccer Innovations. I'm going to do a little tutorial on the soccer balls that we have. First off, there's 4 kinds of soccer balls. You have a Thermo molded, it's going to be a match ball. You have a hybrid, it's a combination of a match and a high-end training ball. You got hand stitch, which is your old school method, think of 1994 World Cup and before, and your machine stitch. This is going to be your bottom of the line quality of soccer ball, and it is a thin stitching all the way around each panel. It's usually the ball that you find at an academy or your general sporting goods store. Any ball priced typically under $30 is going to be a machine stitched soccer ball. So to start out, this is our line of soccer balls. We've been making soccer balls for many, many years, and we've come up with a premium line of soccer balls. And how do you choose which one you want? Well, I'm here to help. So, to start off with, if you're looking for a training ball, this is our bullet ball. It is our lowest level soccer ball. It is our only machine stitch soccer ball. This ball is a very high quality training ball, a very high quality machine stitch ball. We use only the premium materials for all of our soccer balls. And this ball is available in 3, 4, and 5. This is the only soccer ball that we carry in size 3, 4, and 5. And the reason being is you don't need any better quality than a machine stitch ball in size 3. Size 4, maybe a hybrid. If you're really high end and you just love a high quality soccer ball, the Tasmania Thermo molded ball comes in size 4. This is our lowest option. From there, you're stepping up into hybrids. Now, hybrids is a combination of stitching and Thermo. And you're probably wondering, well, why did I skip hand stitched? Well, we don't do hand stitched anymore. And the reason being is, to give you an easy answer, well, would you prefer dial-up internet or fiber optic cable high-speed modem? It's just not necessary anymore. It's too old technology. It absorbs water. It stretches, and the life of it, by the end of it, its life after, let's say, a year or two, the ball is what we call a size 6. It is substantially larger than if you bought the same ball, aired it up for the first time. There is a huge difference. So that's why we don't carry it anymore. One step above hand stitched is going to be your hybrid. Like I said previously, it's a combination of thermo molding and machine stitch. This is your training ball or high-end training ball / match ball. And there's a difference between these two. Both are excellent hybrid balls. This ball is going to be cheaper, and the reason this one is cheaper is because it does not have a 12 panel and an embossing panel. We'll get into that. This one is your best bang for your buck. It is an awesome ball, and by quantity, our #1 selling ball. It's in the $30 price range, so it fits everybody's budget. It repels water. It has our proprietary restrictive bladder inside, which basically encases the bladder. So you can't ever get a size 6. It keeps it fully round all year long. So you no longer do you have to sit on the ball and worry about oblonging. You don't have that problem anymore. This ball is awesome, your best bang for the buck, and it's called a speed ball. This ball is worthy of a thermo quality ball. 12 panel, so this baby can fly smooth and will move on you. Any traditional shape outside of a 32 panel ball is going to have smoother edges and then the panel. That creates a airflow issue and causes the ball to move. That's where you see a lot of these fancy high-end balls that you see in World Cups, Champions League games. These balls move, and that's the panel casing. Adidas likes to do custom panels. Nike likes to do embossing. So what I did here with the Speed Demon hybrid is I combined the best of both worlds. I combined Adidas's unique 12 panel technology and Nike's embossing. So what that does is it creates, it's basically Nike's, I think it's called Aerofly. It's a perfect combination of the two best balls that Adidas and Nike makes. This ball is awesome and it's in the $50 price point range. Again, a hybrid. After you go from machine stitch, you skip hand stitch, go to hybrid. After hybrid, we got 3 Thermos. This is your World Cup balls. These are your match balls. This is your La Liga, Barclays Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A. They're all Thermo. And what we're going to start with is this. This is our #1 selling ball by far and between, dollar-wise. This is quantity. This is dollar. This is a premium ball. This is the official match ball of the Classic League. And this ball is fully Thermo. It's got the restricted bladder, Thermo bonded panels, and it's at a 32 panel design. This one is one step above. We call it an inverter. It's a winter version. This one is your 12 panel, really thick padding, super high vis yellow, allows you to actually see the ball against a, let's say if you're in the northern hemisphere of the United States, it's snowing. You don't necessarily want a white ball, you definitely want the yellow ball. The benefit of these Thermo balls and hybrids that we sell has a really, really low temp for the ball to actually harden. This is the details, the fine details of a premium soccer ball line, and that is all we carry. So the temperature at which the outer casing becomes a little bit hard, it feels like what we call a rock, right? In the winter, when we're playing with the balls, this resists that, which is completely awesome. It's a game changer. And then this is our highest quality ball. Now I recommend this ball specifically for the high-end player, the professional, the semi-professional, and some of the high-end college teams. If you like one touch, this is your ball. It is awesome. What's unique about our balls is that we have a restrictive bladder. What's a restrictive bladder? A restrictive bladder is an encasing that overlays the inflation bladder. What that does is it constricts it. That's how we always have the official size, the official weight. It always stays perfectly spherical. Our restricted bladder prevents that and holds that ball tight. Pros and the cons. The con is if you continue to air it up, it's always going to feel soft on the outside. So you got to be careful on how much air you put in our balls. The best way to do it is either have a pressure gauge or to just toss it, kick it. If it feels hard, it feels like a rock, it really is. It's too much air, let some out. To give you an example of how it works with a Thermo ball, this ball, if you open it up, everything is one piece. The bladder, the restrictive bladder, the padding, and the outer casing. All one solid piece. That's what holds it perfectly round. But again, if you inflate it, just by pressing on the outside, the restrictive bladder allows the outside to always stay soft. This is a pro, right? You always want the outside of the balls to stay soft. Super important with balls. Okay, so now that we've gone through our, I guess, first line of soccer balls, we have specialty. Specialty is, other than optional color, different color options. This ball is our street ball, very similar to this ball. Similar construction. I wanted a street ball. I grew up hitting the ball, hitting the curb, taking the ball out of the air and playing it back. It tore up my soccer balls. I didn't want a tennis ball or a rubber one. It's unrealistic. So I created this ball, a real, actual soccer ball you can play on the street with, durable enough, and that you can actually take it to your soccer practice and play with it there as well. Real soccer ball, FIFA approved. That's our street ball. Here, this is a unique ball. This ball is 290 grams. Looks exactly like a real soccer ball. Sweet color design on it. We call this our striker heading trainer. So what this ball is it's half the weight of a real soccer ball. This helps because in a lot of areas you can't practice heading until a much older age. And I believe that's 12, 13 years old. We can now start heading. Well, what this ball does is it allows a coach to teach a player, whether they're on the ground doing a sit-up or the proper technique, without having fear of the impact of a soccer ball. This ball is light. Look at that. It's almost like a volleyball. What that helps is it builds the confidence of players to head the ball properly, to get up and head it and not be afraid. The lightness has a second benefit. The benefit is when you have kids at a young age, they're going to struggle to get the ball up. So you're going to have a lot of repetitions before you can actually get one solid header in practice. With the 290 gram, super easy to get underneath it, super easy to get it up in the air. So you're having more success crossing the ball and heading it for each repetition. Super cool ball, very popular, and you can find it at soccerinnovations.com. You can also buy it at soccer.com. They sell a lot of our stuff. Lastly, the mini ball. Aren't you tired of crappy mini balls? They're not round, they deform, and they are way too light. So what we did is we created our Momentum Mini. It is our mini ball. It is basically a mini replica of our bullet ball. This ball is awesome. It's a real, professional grade mini ball. Great for working with skills, or if you're a goalkeeper coach, you love these things. You're buying them by the tens. And these are ones that will last a lot longer than your cheapy play level, play grade. Similar to like what you would find at a big box retailer. If you're shopping for soccer equipment, rule of thumb is there's specialty stores that are more built for club, high school, colleges that take a little bit more beating. We're a soccer specialty. That's what we focus on, high-end quality, and that's it. If you go shop at the big box store, you're looking at for backyard use. You're going to use it 5 times a year. You're going to kick the soccer ball in your front yard. You don't care if it goes in the gutter. It's that kind of soccer ball. It's cheap. You're not going to get a hybrid. You're not going to find a Thermo. You're not going to find anything high quality at the department store or what we call big box retail. So, to go over it, all of our balls are FIFA approved. The hybrids and the pros are going to be your pro quality, IMS, International Match Standard. Again, this ball is size 3, 4, and 5. This ball right now is 5 only. This one is 4 and 5. This one is 4 and 5. 5 only, 5 only. The premium balls, this is not necessary for anyone who plays with size 4. I believe size 4 here in Texas is 12 and under. Truly not necessary. It's overkill. It's like getting your 16-year-old a Ferrari. Nobody needs that. No 16-year-old needs a Ferrari. Let's start them off with maybe a Beamer or a Ford, because I'm a Ford guy. No offense to you Chevy Dodgers. And that's pretty much our soccer lineup. All great balls, all the highest quality. But what we do is combined. No longer do you have to pay $200 or $150 for a high-end soccer ball. To pay for that premium Nike or Adidas, Select, Brine, you name it, high-end ball that's paying people have endorsements. We don't endorse anybody. Manchester United and Barcelona aren't wearing our jerseys, aren't playing with our balls. That's all paid endorsements. We don't do that, so we keep the costs really low for you, quality really high, and a very, very customer service based company. You can call us, we actually answer the phone. We'll be happy to help you. I'm super knowledgeable in balls. I hope this presentation kind of gave you a little in and out of soccer balls. They're all made in Pakistan. The best balls are made in Pakistan. If it's not made in Pakistan, I think twice about buying it. You don't want to buy a BMW made in China. You want a BMW that's made in Germany, Deutschland. The Jaguar that's made in England, probably not in Venezuela or somewhere else that isn't car-centric, that isn't built for cars. Pakistan has been making the best quality soccer balls for all highest match levels for the longest time. So they're the best at it. I hope this helps. Again, bullet ball in order from our lowest to highest price balls. Our I better skip one. Our speed ball, awesome design, blue and orange. Speed Demon, this is your 12 panel. You're getting a lot of characteristics of your high-end Thermo ball, very similar to this one, maybe a step up from this one with the hybrid, but same paneling, same thickness of padding. It's called the Speed Demon. Really great value. Also an excellent value, this is our Tasmania Thermo molded ball. You're getting into the $60 range here. This is our 12 panel inverter wind turbo F.A.S.T. This ball is a 12 panel and it is awesome. I play with this in my indoor league. I freaking love it. It's sweet. I highly recommend this one. Sadly right now we're sold out of it. But coming in summer is the restocking. And then the holy grail of soccer balls, in my opinion, this is the best ball that has ever been made. It's called the Hypersonic. It's sweet. It's got your dimpled outer texture and it flies so true. The only way to experience it and to be impacted is to get one in your hands and you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll never go with Adidas, Nike, Select, Brine, whatever fancy name is. You get your hand on this or any of these balls, it will be the best bang for buck. I can assure you, I can guarantee it. We offer an unmatched quality to price structure. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks again for watching. My name is Jeremy with Soccer Innovations. We make a ton of soccer equipment. So this is just one of the videos. We did a video before this several years ago. It's still rolling in. Tons of numbers, thousands and tens of thousands of views. So this is a little bit of an update with our modern selection. A great combo to go with this is our ball tube bag. You see a lot of other companies coming out with this. This was our game day bag. Thought it was really cool to make something like that because I saw a need for it. A couple balls on each end, one for the match and a couple under each bench. So you always have the right amount of balls. It zips open at the top. It's got a little pocket here if you want to shove bibs in here for training, or if you're like a lot of the youth leagues, you got to carry a couple corner flags. You can slide them right up in here. Adjustable shoulder strap, really cool bag. We do a lot of stuff all over the world. We're in with from Puerto Rico. We're involved with a really great group there. This one in our local men's league, they're all playing with their balls. They love it. It's called DSA. Great organization, by the way. We're really close with Club America. They take really good care of us. They use a lot of our equipment. Excellent group. This is our World Cup room. It's kind of a work in progress. We're building up for this Qatar World Cup, and we're excited to kind of show you through it. But thanks for watching, guys. You can find all of our stuff at soccer.com. I keep saying soccer.com. You definitely can buy our stuff at soccer.com. Great partner of ours. But if you want first-class service, you want to buy direct from us, from me, who designs these balls, makes them, comes together. I come up with all the ideas, and I personally use them all, tested them all. I hated crappy soccer balls growing up, so all I do is make high-end balls, and they are killer balls. You're gonna like it. So again, welcome. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. See you guys.